should be it, I think. And I think we're in. We are in. We are on. Hello, hello, hello. Just checking
Yep, we're all good.
everyone's in, making sure we're on. Stream's up. Evening, people. We're on 7 viewers already. Tier 3, SSR. Here today with GB, who commentated on Tier 1 last night. Had a whale of a time.
Hello, hello, hello.
All the carnage. All the carnage.
Oh yes, expecting some more carnage tonight as well. I think we've had a combined 7 safety cars from the first 2 races, so...
Is that including virtuals? Taking a little second to tick over here. Got 15 in tonight. It's taking its time. Getting a lovely view of Monaco.
I think this is a perfect time to enjoy
There we go.
and indulge on the chocolate button. Lovely stuff.
We're open to all endorsements. There's not only one chocolate button out there.
Oh yes, not at all.
There we go. Oh, and it's clear weather. What a shock. Oh, still
Let us
isn't it?
know if
Nice.
you can hear us both alright.
Should be alright. I'm just going to turn the game down a little bit, because that's what I usually do.
Oh, I can hear my mic breaking up in the background on the stream. Fun times.
Not a lot we can do about that Twitch, I'm sorry. Trying to find who's first out. It's Jack Carl's the first one out. In the racing point, I don't think he's scored a point yet. Could be wrong, I'm just going to get the standings back up.
Oh,
Get nice
yes.
camera angles at Monaco.
You do get
First commentary of the weekend.
around here.
Seeing Jack Carl go through the tunnel. Radar the only one out, or considering the mediums to start with. Everyone else going soft so far.
I have made the change over to a set of earphones now. So hopefully that might improve the mic a little bit.
GB is a little choppy. GB, maybe jump out of the party and I'll invite you back in and we'll see if that does anything.
And if it doesn't improve his mic,
Might as
now
well try it.
it's going to be the controller. If it's not going to improve now. Or just Twitch. / Xbox bin.
Probably
Okay.
Twitch. Rumble with Jack Carl as he's going up the hill. He's going to be the first one to set a lap. See if he's got his practice in. Slight lock up. Running no assists. He's a braver man than me, even I run ABS. His clip's retired from the session. Not entirely sure what's gone on there. Looks like there's a
think he
yellow
might have
flag.
had an accident there.
It
His
looks that
yellow
way.
dot is
Yeah,
beached up
he's
against the
blocked the
wall.
track.
Stages has
What
just
is
gone
this?
past him, Budweiser. Or has. Yes, he has had a bit of an incident by the looks of it.
Out straight away.
That's a
Didn't
good
even
start
get
for
to set
him.
a lap. Not a good start for days. Probably not the worst track to be starting at the back at, to be fair. Avoid
Yeah, he'll
most of the
definitely
carnage.
survive the turn 1 antics into Sandor, I would say. As I've just watched Town punch out a bit of a moment in turn 1. He's had his weapon validated.
Jack Carl setting a 117, first one across the line. He'll be followed by Radar in the mediums, who does a 130, nearly crashed, nearly wipes himself out with a guy coming out of the pits. It's Rawlins goes 110.
Fast start from Rawlins. He's not holding anything back. Just across the line. It's going to be starting a lot. Oh.
Captain's invalidated. I'm trying to find someone on a lap. Can't find anybody. Everyone's invalidated. Right, let's have a look at Pipe. We'll go on board with Pipe. Going up the hill.
Budweiser just coming through towards the line on his lap at the moment. He's going to go into second, making a 1-2 Mercedes early on. But a whole 1.8 seconds off his teammate's time.
Rawlins has got good pace. We know Rawlins has got pace. He's come in and won his first 2 races. Little upset for Radar.
Looking at the next across the line, it's going to be Rawlins is going to pull into the pit lane. Clutchy about to start his flying lap.
Oh! Pipe's slammed the wall and invalidated his time. Unlucky. Looked like a decent enough lap.
Carl has just come out of the final corner. He's going to go up to the line and go P4 with his lap.
Ooh, it does go P4. On board with his brother Cod, as he's coming around the corner now.
Can he improve on his brother's lap time though? No, half seconds lower.
Oh, is that looked like a car just in the middle of the road, but not, isn't. Clutchy coming back through the tunnel has set a purple sector 1. On board with Clutchy, see what he can do in sector 2. Ooh.
Oh, very
Throws it
aggressive
through the,
there. Very nice.
Doesn't smash the wall.
Goes to purple sector 2.
Yeah.
Put me on for a fastest lap, there you go.
Not a bad exit. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna go top?
Ooh,
No.
10th for a second
Wow.
off.
That's a big lap from Rawlins then.
It must have been a very fast final sector from Rawlins, because I think he said Clutchy got a purple sector 1, he got a purple sector 2 as well. So either he's made a mistake in that final sector, or Rawlins is just exceptionally fast for the last part of the lap.
On board with Whiffy as he's coming into sector 3, he's just set a purple sector 2, so another check. Oh no, he's got a bit loose through the chicane now.
Yeah, that will
Not
cost
going
him
to
a
be a
little
purple
bit of
sector
time
3.
into rest cast. Avoids any wheel spin through there.
So he can get to the line, so it'll be a good time. Whoa!
They go P3 and almost goes right into the back of the Mercedes, the Red Bull. You can see.
That was actually scary.
Just appeared on the screen. That's going to be one of the issues during qualifying. You've got to watch out for people coming out of the pit lane with how narrow the circuit is.
Jamie in the chat saying his dog's glued to the stream. Everyone's welcome. Dogs, whatnot. Bugs.
Bradley comes up to the line, goes P8, 6 seconds off pole there. Not the fastest laps by Bradley.
Oh, and we were on board with Radar as he was on a flying lap and he's just invalidated it as he's coming out of the tunnel. In for a good time.
Commentators there. Getting in my pipe, he's about to start his flying lap. Watching him there go through his handlebar, nice exit.
Towards the bump. So that's purple sector 1.
So,
See his line round this. Oh, it's so horrible going around there.
yeah, kept it off the curve for most of that. That might have cost him a little bit. He was sitting nice and tight to the curve, going through the lowest hairpin. Oh, not the best of runs there.
Very deep, nearly took the wing off.
He's still set a purple sector too, so I'm starting to doubt whether these purple sectors are actually purple sectors or not.
Yeah, it may well be another glitch.
It could well be a graphics glitch that we're getting there.
We're about to find out.
It's
P3. He does go P3.
And maybe it was. I'll have a look at race director to see if he shows it. So, rolling set at 18.2. There's height set at 18.2.
Ooh, radar there. Goes P1.
Come on, radar.
110.2. Didn't see that. Thought he was just assumed he was going to go back into the pits. Missed that.
I did indeed
On board Town
set a
Chow.
purple sector 2.
Across the line. Town Chow moves up to P10.
Got Force India coming out of the final corner. That'll be Jazz going up to the line. Set their first lap time, takes them up to P8. And a bit of movement on there actually. 8 tenths behind Budweiser in P7, got a whole second ahead of her in P9.
On board with Entrusted. Driving through sector 2. Oh, gets a bit scrappy. It's a scrappy corner that though. Not sure if this isn't in that. No, this is that. Pushes it through that. Second last corner. I think Entrusted's going to move up a little bit, yeah. No, he's slower. Much slower than his last lap. 1:14, he's 2.5 seconds slower than his other lap.
Got a bit of traffic coming through the swimming pool section at the moment. Whiffy is on his outlap, about to start his flying lap. Then you've got the 2 Mercedes with Rollins on his outlap and Budweiser on a very slow invalidated lap. He'll be peeling into the pit lane, as does Jazz coming into the pit lane, and that's Butchie follows in behind as well, so a bit busy through that final sector, but a few of them peel off into the pits.
Watching Whiffy now.
Next up to the line for Todd, he goes P9.
Whiffy's not set in purple sectors. Some good camera angles here.
Carl goes and beats his brother yet again. Connor just improves his lap time to go up to P9 ahead of his brother, but Carl then goes and improves his own lap and sends Carl back down to P10.
Whiffy's on a good lap here. I don't know if it's going to be P1, but it's definitely going to move up.
And
he's invalidated.
Directly behind him as well. So it's going
Jump
to be
Rawlins, see what he's going to do, yeah.
coming out of the final corner. Nicely done through the final corner there. Looks the line. Goes fastest. Almost into the 1-minute 9s as well.
On board with Bradley. Yep, set his lap. Oh no, yes, set a lap. He's going to improve on his last lap. Not sure.
Pits and stuff.
Gone straight into the pit, yeah. Pod goes into the pits.
And Carl, I'm assuming, will do the same as well. And now he's actually leaving. So maybe Carl thinking he can improve his lap time. I doubt it. Indeed doesn't. There's a whole lot of time.
Carl a bit of airtime. Stay on board with the Williams. See what's going on.
Getting in my pipe is just starting his lap and immediately invalidates it into Sandbot.
Oh,
Not what you want
no.
to do.
I did that twice yesterday. It's not fun.
I would guess he will either be coming back in for a fresh set of tyres for one final run, or if this is his final fresh set of tyres, he might just go for another lap straight after.
Probably best to just go straight away. Just blocked radar.
All depends on the fuel
set up purple
situation as
sector
well.
1. Oh, and Carl's spun it in the chicane out of the tunnel. Radar's gone past the ghosted car. Does set up purple sector 2.
Jazz is now starting their flying lap as well. It's good to keep an eye on the Force Indies, see if they can move any further up.
I think we're going to see Radar take P1 here. Yep, we do. 109.4.
By half
Massive
a
lap.
second. What a lap,
Massive
Radar.
lap. Jeez. Having a look at Budweiser. Bud moves out the way. Budweiser's got a good lap going on here. Coming up to a bit of traffic. A lot of traffic there at the end. Oh, he's bumped the wall. He's bumped the wall.
I'm looking at
Jazz here. Oh, Jazz set a purple sector 2 and then invalidated. Could have been on for, I don't know, maybe on for the fastest lap, but he's invalidated. Who else have we got?
looks like we've got Budweiser on the lap at the moment.
Yeah, Budweiser, second last corner. Nice exit. Is that going to put him, does it move him up? It doesn't move him up, that was slower than his last lap. Fair enough. You see Entrusted across the line, doesn't improve. Got Pod starting off a lap. Can't keep track, I honestly can't keep track of it, I don't know what's going on. Steel Curtain is coming into the pits, he's probably not going to have enough time to get back out. Next car across the line is a Mercedes. Rawlins. He's going on to his final flying lap. Let's stay on board with him and see if he can get radar. Whew. Flings it around turn 1. It'll take a lot to beat radar's time. 109.4 is not, there's no joke. Doesn't set a purple sector 1 either, Rawlins. Interesting.
Right, people in the chat say my mic is still very robotic, so I'm gonna leave the party and join it on my phone instead. So if you send
Okay,
an invite, I'll reply back.
Good stuff. Let's do it. Catching up on the Twitch chat before it's too late. Aerodynamic Racing, do you think you can follow? I think that's the only follow I've missed. Otherwise the chat is popping off. Good to see loads of you in it. Don't think we're going to see a purple lap here from Rawlins. Nope, we are not. I'll quickly pop GB and invite. Rawlins has retired. Right, GB's been invited back. Looks like there's a Mercedes about to finish a lap. Is Budweiser going to improve? No, he's coming straight into the pits. Followed by Entrusted, so the next car across the line will be Whiffy, who's invalidated, so Pipe. See if Pipe can move up from P4. Oh, his Pipe slams the wall, he did that last time as well. Oh, and there's a there is a dead car there. There is a dead car there. Right pits. He had his lap spoilt by the dead car. Looks like Carl took a little tumble there as well. Yeah, he's not going to improve. And we've got the Haas on an out lap. Not going to have time to set a lap. Followed by Radar. Ooh, drifts it into the pits. Nice try. Does get out of the way in style. Radar sets a new fastest lap, goes even faster. It's still a 4, but it is faster. I think that's our order. I'm going to send in a few more. Can't hear you, GB. Hello, 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 hello. Having some technical difficulties, I feel. I don't think you could hear me talking then. I definitely couldn't hear GB, but as far as I'm aware, we're back in business. GB. There's a big echo. Turn it off. Turn it off, GB. It's massive echo. There we go. Alright, we're going to get in the start. That's better, that's better. Alright, we're just going to get going. Lights are out. Here we go. Oh! Big bit of contact. Oh, there's chaos. Whiffy's been absolutely spun. Yeah, he's gone 1.5 seconds ahead of Clutchy already. And see if Pipe's gonna sit down inside, doesn't. Watching Whiffy there, he's went into the back of... Whiffy's gone into the back of Bradley and took his wing off. But Whiffy was out of it from the start. Hello? Oh, I think we got, yeah, I've got issues, audio issues. Oh, I can hear us now anyway. I'm on board with T, Jazz T, chasing Entrusted. 4 attempts back, going up the hill. Let's see what happens. Hi Zampard, yeah, they can hear me again. Can you hear GB? I'm sure we can. Alright, we've got Bradley and Carl going into the pits. Pace clips way down, way down. There's just no overtaking, is there? Everyone's starting to form up their own little packs. With Radar running away at the front. Pipe chasing Bud. Entrusted right in the back of Steel Curtain, but it's going to be hard to make a move. We've got DRS now, you might get him on the straight. Obviously followed by Jazz. Oh, we're going to look at Rawlins. I don't know what happened to Rawlins. Rawlins all the way down in P9. I only just noticed. He's gone onto the hard tyre. He's obviously pitted and put the hards to go to the end. Gets past Jack Carl. Oh, we've got... If you take the box... Cod Villain's around. We are up to 17 viewers. We've got 2 commentators, but the audio is not our friend today. Got a yellow flag in sector 3. That one of the Williams. Oh, it's just going slowly into the pits. Quad pits again. Did say it had a bit of a heavy day. Had a family barbecue. Yeah, I think we've lost audio again. I've just seen Jazz take his end plate off. Trusted picks up a 3-second time penalty. Oh, GB's back. GB, invite me to the party. I'm going to jump out, you invite me to yours. I think the stream will still be able to hear me even though I'm not in a party. Jazz has lost time now, definitely, because he's lost an end plate. You need as much downforce as you can. I've got Rawlins showing as 1 lap down. Not entirely sure that's true. Maybe just Delta's glitching out as Jack Carl pits. Get me my pipe slowly closing up to Bud. I'm losing it again. I'm going to try and jump back in the party with GB. Back in the party. See if that works, see if that's any better. You sound a bit clearer to me actually now, GB, I'm not going to lie. There's not a lot more we can do. Jazz T pits, he's going to get his front wing changed, but he's serving a 5-second stop go as well. He's gone onto the hards to take it to the end. A lot of early pit stops. I don't think Whiffy's going to get these mediums to the end. That's a big ask. We'll keep an eye on that. The Deltas seem to be fixing themselves now. Still not much going on around the track, is there? What have we got? We've got Pipe still chasing Bud. Everyone's really spread out. Oh, Pipe's missing an end plate and still managing to keep the gap to Bud. We're gonna get him on the straight. There's just not enough room on this track for F1 cars to go racing. He's gonna get the move done. No, he's not. Ooh, slams the wall. That's not gonna help. Looking at Carl chasing clips. Looking to get the move done. Who gets him done? Gets Clips by the swimming pool. I think Clips has got a bit of damage. He's dragging the car along. It is what it is. It is what it is. Have a little look around, go out and about and have a look. Radar leads from the start has built a 7-second gap. Probably going to start seeing some pit stops from the boys on the softs. Mess things up, yeah, look, there we go, Pipe pits. He's got to get a new wing though, goes onto the hards. You don't want to come out in traffic and be fighting traffic when you've got the net lead. Pucci up 1, Bud's up 4, still counting up 5, and Trusted up 1. Town Chow Liz has had a good drive, he's up 6 places. Good time to swap to him as Rawlins is right in his gearbox. Rawlins pitted already, taking these what's he on? He's on the hards, taking the hards to the end. It's a bit laggy and glitchy around here. Stick it with Town Chow. Rawlins right on him. Might see him move out of the tunnel here. He's got a bit of battery. He's going to send it. Sends it up the inside. Nice move. Says goodbye, Town Chow. Moves up again. Rawlins has had a really good drive. He's already back up to P6 and he's pitted and fitted a new front wing. He's on the hard tyres. He could find himself in P3 when Buds and Curtin decide to pit. Which I don't think is going to be very long. Does picks up a 3-second penalty. We've got some lovely conversation going on in the chat as always here at SSR. We're renowned for our quality of chat. Okay, yeah. Braking mic's better than no mic, I think. Rawlins has just got past Entrusted in the tunnel. Rawlins on a charge now. His radar pits. Goes onto the hard compound tyre. He's going to come back out in P2, I think. Careful not to get a penalty. Radar's lost a bit of front wing. I don't know if he didn't fix that purposely. He might have just thought, fuck it, I'll keep the broken wing and keep the track position. It's going to hurt him here because all downforce. A little scrap going on for the last couple of points down at the back here. Cod, Jack Cole and Bradley scrapping it out. See Jack Cole make a move on Bradley Johnson here. Thinks better of it in the tunnel. Sends it down the inside. No, it doesn't quite make it work. You can see Entrusted now chasing Town Chow Liz. It's all starting to heat up now, everyone's on pit stops. Oh, he gives him a little bump into the back. No damage. Questioning the choice for hard tyres in the chat. Stretching them soft to medium here is not easy. Entrusted's going to give it a go by the looks of things. So is Whiffy. We will drop off. And about to see what's happening. Steel Curtain's pitted. Bud's pitted. And that's everyone up the top who was due to pit has. And Rawlins has found himself back in P2. 15 seconds behind radar. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. Don't see anyone. I do have GB in the party, but I don't know if he's there or if he can hear or talk.
This microphone. Jesus Christ.
I can hear him. I don't know if you lot can. Shame, he did such a good job in tier 1 as well.
This is pissing me off now. Come on, Mike.
Missing. Definitely got a bit more about him than I have. Gotta listen to me sound miserable.
Right, let's just roll with it with this. I think I can just about hear himself in the screen now. And it might just be that I have to go and buy a new microphone slash controller slash both during the week.
They're such a rip, the Xbox headsets.
Yeah, like I do have another headset in the drawer in front of me, but it's one of those, you know, bog standard basic Xbox ones where it only has one ear on it.
Mm.
And I
Yeah,
don't
you can't hear
think
the
that
game for it.
even works, to be honest. So I've used it before
It
when the
seems-
headsets have broken, and I don't think I've ever been able to talk in a party.
I'm trusted really trying to get past Town Chow Liz now. He's on the faster tyre, but of course there's not a lot of room. He's also losing. He's also missing his left end plate. Bits of carbon fibre everywhere around here. See the steward waving the blue flags. Not sure who that's for. He's still fighting for position.
My feet still out at the back end of the clutch here, but unable to make a move at the moment.
On board with feet. Got some feedback from the mic.
Ever. On sound.
Yeah. Echo. It's all gone Pete Tong in the comms department. Looks like someone's had a little off in sector 1, I'm not quite sure. Oh, that was... Interested now really wants to get past Town Chowlers. It's not happening though. Oh, he's bumped his end. He had an end plate, that would have took it off, but he'd already lost it.
It's all over the back of Liz.
There's nothing he can do. He's on the faster tyre. That's what it was like for me in Division yesterday. You just have to chase.
Yeah, it's just a procession around Monaco, and you gotta take whatever chance you can get. You might make a move into the Nouvelle chicane here.
Whoa! It's just not going to happen. It's
Oh,
so
got
close.
the
Oh, he's done
inside.
it. Oh no!
Jesus. That is not an overtaking spot.
He's desperate. He needs to get in front of him. He's being held up so much. Gap Town Chow Liz to Jazz T 13 seconds and growing. Here we go. You're going to get him now. Tries it around the outside.
He's gonna go for it. Oh, not
No,
quite.
covered him off.
He's gonna try and get up the hill. Not towards the casino section. Not the ideal camera angle. Oh, yellow flags.
The yellow flag.
That's Clips. I think Clips has just had a moment all by himself, to be honest.
Flips the last of the points runners. He's got a 50-second gap behind him. Rawlins pits again to get a new front wing.
Thank you to
happened there?
Piston for the new follow. Sorry about the audio quality tonight. Not the greatest.
And just in case you can't hear GB on the stream, I'll say it again. Thank you for following Biston.
I have checked now, I
can.
think they can definitely hear me now. It's just a little bit crackly. I found the best
that our first
possible
DNF?
part for it.
Cod Villain, the first one out. Looks like he's had
At the new
crash.
chicane.
Yeah, just going on board with... Yeah, he's had it.
Oh, yeah. You'll
Dead
flip
in the
that
middle of the
inside
road.
wall there.
That's short. Not a safety car though, it's just the yellow flag.
Interesting.
So what's going on there? It's how was that not a full sort? Okay, never mind. Cod Villain out. First one
Especially
shot.
after the last two races where we've had safety cars, absolutely anything. Even just people going slow on track with not safety cars for.
That yellow flag has bunched up some people where they've all had to slow down. What happened to Rawlins? Gone onto the medium. The second pit stop, second front wing. What's that the fastest lap? Nope. Entrusted still trying to get past Chow Liz.
He must be growing so frustrated in that car at the moment.
Up to 19 viewers, thank you viewers. Only one DNF, I'm sure you've all seen Monaco and tuned in to see Carnage, but you're not getting any. Don't often with tier 3, they're good boys.
Let's see. Not many penalties being given out either during this race. Only had
Not particularly.
a few corner cutting ones, but no collision penalties so far.
Oh, his radar pits. And I
He
know
stopped
he had a
trying to
broken
do
end
radar.
plate, so he's just got a new front wing as well. Just gifted the lead to Whiffy, who is not going to, I don't think Whiffy's going to get to the end on these tyres.
He's been going so long on them. It'll be one hell of an effort for him to be able to do that.
Trying to get the tyre graphic up, I can't find it. There we go. Whiffy, 16 lap old mediums. Yeah, that's not good. That is not. You're not going to get another. How many laps? Another 19 laps. It's not going to happen. Whiffy's going to have to pit again. He's going to be way behind Radar and Rollins when he does as well. Might see him do it now. No. He's going to have to try and build a bit of a lead. Front 5 bunching up now.
Could be on for a bit of battle here. Still got 20 laps left, but finally we might have some proper on-track battle.
Takes a while to warm up. Everyone's getting a little bit more comfortable. Everyone's pushing it a little bit harder now. It's a really good battle here. I'm on board with Radar. If you want to... It's mad close between Pipe, Buds and Radar right now. Anything could happen here. They go side by side. Radar's looking to get down. Oh, he's... Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. It's not. No one's got damage there. That's fine.
Just about.
See the incident reports.
Yeah, just about it.
Cod Villain in the chat says he crashed after the chicane. Crashed in the chicane after the tunnel. How the hell was that not a safety car? That's exactly what we said. Radar hungry for P4 now.
He's smelling the podium Radar. Maybe even smelling a win.
Going to flip onto Clutchy. Clutchy not really seen Clutchy. It's been quiet for him, but he's found himself in P2, right on the tail of Whiffy. Clutchy will not be pitting again on the hard tyre. Like Whiffy's mediums are starting to let go a bit.
Radar still all over the back of Budweiser.
Where did Entrusted end up? Entrusted's back down in P11. So maybe he pitted.
Side by
Buds and
side,
Radar.
Radar's
Ooh.
got the move. And he's got it through the middle chicane.
Buds has lost his left end plate. Got some change of position there. I think it's just people in and out of the pits. Looks like Carl's back in the pits. Whiffy's gone back into the pits. What tyres are he going to use?
Looks like Carl's going to get lapped as well by Clutchy.
if he's serving a penalty in the pits. Gone onto the hard
Radar
tyre.
now. All over the back of getting the pipe.
On board with radar. Ooh! Ooh!
He's going for it. He's going to have to back out though. It's too tight for the low hairpin to make any sort of move.
See if he makes a move out of the tunnel.
I'm not be surprised. He's gone for it. Oh, he's had to cut the corner though.
They both have. He's had to give the position back. He's picked up a 3-second time penalty. Know where that puts him. Now for penalties. This pipe picks up a 5-second penalty.
Penalty, I believe. I will have a check, but on my notes anyway, it's the first one I've got down for him.
Oh! There's a bit of contact between Rollins and Radar behind pipe. They're all going for it now. 17 seconds back on the fresh hards. Going to start to push, try and catch up with this lot.
Interestingly, it's Rawlings, I believe, has got a 5-second penalty for that corner cut, or get my pipe it might have been actually. It's got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting on that same lap as Radar.
Game's judged him to have done nothing worse than Radar.
And it was at the same incident as well, because he got that collision with Radar penalty after it, so yeah, the game's decided that Pipe more at fault than Radar for that incident, or at least for cutting the corner. Believes he could have done more to avoid it.
I think they were both full send, weren't they?
And it swallows.
And then he damaged dance. Rollins hunting down Radar and Pipe. This little battle between these three.
It's just allowing
Clutch
Clutch to get away here.
Yep.
He's going to be hoping this battle continues. Radar all over the back of Pipe.
Trusted dropped down to 10th. I'm not sure what's gone on with him, Trusted. Looks like he's got an end plate, so maybe he fitted another fresh wing. I think Tier 1 and Tier 2 used them all up yesterday, but
Yeah.
found some more. Everyone got their complimentary
Radar
roll of
had to
duct
think
tape as
about
well.
a move up the inside into the hairpin, but decided against it.
There was
It's
a
now going to
train
become a four-way battle
coming
for
out of that
second
hairpin.
We've got Budweiser joining the back of the train. This corner line is very quickly growing.
See Radar, make a move. Bradley's Ghost. Bradley's Ghost on the faster tyre, so Bradley's Ghost drops back and lets him through. Thank you.
What is Carl's
Yeah,
game
the flag
by
is
the way? Is
setting
it
through.
Carl MTG? Or something.
Entrusted's DNF. Not sure what's happened. It looked like the exit of the pit lane.
MTG, Carl MTG.
We're on the home straight even.
Sending the invite over Carl, by the way.
I think Entrusted has gone into the pits and smacked the wall on the way in. And again, we don't get a safety car. Carl, I hope you got your invite.
Yeah, he's back.
Yep, he's joined. Good stuff. Try and get you back in as quick as we can if that happens.
Radar
Trusted
still all over the back
after-
of Budweiser. He might make a
He
move
is.
into the New York chicane there. It's been his popular hunting ground today. He's going to have to go around the outside if he's going to do it. And contact! I mean,
That's one way to do it.
That was a bit of a ballsy move there from Radar, to be honest. I think that wasn't really on in that situation.
I don't think so. He's great. He's lost an end plate in the process too. He's going to
Might
allow
be a bit
Rollins
of
in.
karma coming around there. Bradley Johnson picks up another penalty.
Radar's clipped the wall. lost even more time, been passed by Rawlins.
But why is this going to be smelling blood here?
As I lose all the intervals.
Yeah, same. We now know that Budweiser is plus 0.8 seconds off of nobody. It's incredible scenes there. Rawlings and Pipe swapping positions.
Look up here then.
Pipe's actually lost a bit of his front wing. He's lost the front left end plate. He's going slowly.
Whereas Radar's lost the front right, so let's see how these two go toe to toe with evenly.
Is Radar going to look to make another move into the hairpin? Almost rear ends him in the end.
Still waiting on intervals, but I'm going to stick with Radar. Oh no, I'm going to jump down to Steel Curtain. Dives around the outside. Oh, massive accident! Massive accident out turn 1.
Oh,
end plates, bits of front wings everywhere. I just spotted a 0.1 gap on the interval as it came back to life and caught all the crashes. As T says, thank you very much. You're not going to do the Alfa Romeo any favours. You can't even get around the hairpin. Carl Pitts. I think he's got a free pit stop to phase clips. Still into P10. What are you watching, GB? What's going on?
I'm just currently trying to check through some of the penalties here and see if how many have been given out for some of the drivers, because this battle at the front is obviously very, very close, but it could completely change based on what penalties people have got. It's looking really at the moment like Clutchy is in very much prime position, because I don't think he's actually picked up a single penalty yet. So he is very much in prime position, obviously leading the race at the moment, but he's not going to be affected by any penalties when they cross the line on the final lap.
I think we're going to see Rawlins close up to him a bit more. Those hards can't be new, surely.
I highly doubt it.
No, 15 lap old hards versus 11 lap old mediums. I think the hards will have the advantage actually. Take that back. Rawlins and Radar managed P2 and P3 after doing 2 pit stops. Very well played. Yeah. Especially, and we know they've both changed front wings as well. We've got Rawlins race engineer in the chat saying tyres are looking good and the pace is great. So, you never know. Carl, you're alright, I think. 16 viewers. Shout out to all the viewers. Just tuning in.
Let's see. Rawlings has picked up another penalty for corner cutting.
Closed up nearly 2 seconds in that lap to Clutchy.
Maybe that corner cutting helped him with that. He is all over the back of him at the moment.
Watch from the back of Clutchy's car.
He's on 12 lap old mediums, Rawlings. Compared to 16 lap old hards. Yellow flag in sector 2. That is
Williams.
Carl, who's spun it at the Nouveau chicane.
If you are just tuning in, it's tier 3 for SSR. Week 7 in Monaco.
Sponsored by Technical Issues.
Sponsored by Technical Issues and some Delhi subs. We're going to see Rawlins make a move now on Clutchy, surely. Just he picks up another 3 seconds.
Who's he say this? Just son?
Rawlins going for
Yeah.
Clutchy up the hill. 1/10 off. Not do it though.
Oh, he's starting to come in thick and fast, it seems.
Got a big gap from the top 6 downwards. And it's quite clear he's been caught up in more drama than others. You see Jack Cole coming back at Bradley Johnson towards the back of the pack. 7 seconds, the gap's shrinking.
Rawlings making a
Fighting
move.
for the last
He's
point.
into the new chicane, he's got it done. Rawlings up into the lead. Very good move as well, pretty clean.
Yep, got that on the stream. Just gonna dip it.
And I'm expecting we'll see Rawlings extend that lead. Yellow
Already
flags
starting to
are out.
gap.
Looks like still curtain.
still
This is at a
curtain.
moment at the new chicane though.
Well intact.
Kept it going.
Some request for
Your audio's a bit for example. This cannot hear you whatsoever at the moment.
Hello?
And the game audio is going stupidly loud. So me and my completely crackly mic will take minutes while we try and sort out Zampa's audio a bit. As always, technical issues playing the part during this race. Whiffy picks up another 3-second time penalty there for corner cutting as he tries to chase down Budweiser. But right now, on lap 31 out of 39, it's Rawlings who's extending his lead at the front. With Clutchy about almost 3.5 seconds behind now with 8 laps to go. Radar, the final man on the podium, he's got Get Me My Pipe behind him, but on much older hard tyres. Budweiser in 5th. He is trying to chase down Get Me My Pipe, but his medium tyres are quite old as well. To answer your question, Joe, I don't believe Clutchy has any penalties. So, whereas Rawlings, by comparison, has 9 seconds, so he's going to have to try and extend his lead at the front of this race to 9 seconds within the last 8 laps. Virtual safety car is out. That's only going to help Clutchy, to be honest, because Rawlings is getting away. At least this sort of, well, stops his little charge for a little while. Interesting to see if anyone pits during this virtual safety car.
Don't think
Seems
Rawlins
Carl
did.
has.
Let's see if much better on game.
Radar's
volume.
into the pits.
Yeah, Radar is.
Radar pits for a set of softs.
As does Buds.
As, yeah, Bud's in as well. I'm guessing he'll be going for a set of softs. He is. Get Me My Pipe stays out on 23 lap old hard tyres. He's up onto a podium position. Whiffy's up to the 4th. Green flag racing.
I think we got a battle between Buds and Radar here for the fastest lap is what's really going on. They knew they were safe, they weren't going to lose any more positions. Ooh! We've got Bradley Johnson plodding along with no front wing whatsoever. I'm guessing that's
Maybe he was the reason of the VSC.
Yeah. You can see him drag it back to the pits. He's not going to stay out. He stays out. He stays out. I'm going to stay on board with Bradley Johnson and await the wreck.
Surely you can't stay out with that much damage.
And he smacked the wall! Running a Monza spec setup at Monaco is not good. We are definitely, regardless of what's going on elsewhere, we're going to stay on board here because I know this is where the action's going to be. It's all chaos. And that's Clutchy going through him, the ghosted car.
Main battle on track at the moment seems to be Steel Curtain, who is just half a second behind Liz.
So is that the Ferrari of Whiffy?
Yes, it will be. He's on the lead lap, trying to get through everyone, but
this is the problem with this track. These two are racing for track position. They've got every right to keep doing so, but Whiffy's stuck behind, and these two have got blue flags. They don't want.
And as well, Whiffy is on older tyres, so their pace is probably going to be better. With Liz on 6-lap-old softs and Steel on 6-lap-old mediums, they're going to be quicker tyres than 12-lap-old hards. Bradley Johnson's out of the race.
Safety car! I told you.
And
should have stayed on board.
Oh,
should have stayed on board.
That has come at the exact wrong time for the leaders as well.
He's dead on turn 1. Deaded into the wall on turn 1.
Whiffy had just gone past the pit lane entrance when the safety car was called out. He had no chance of reacting. He could pit for a set of softs there and no doubt come out, well, probably just behind Radar and Bud, but would have been on fresh tyres. It'd be interesting to see if Clutchy or Pike pits in this, because they've got quite an advantage back to Whiffy. Same with Rawlings, actually. Rawlings has 7 seconds to Clutchy.
They are
and Rawlings pits.
Let's see if Clutchy does.
Tell you what though, this is not an ideal situation for the fellas who have penalties.
Clutchy's going to stay out.
For Clutchy, this is ideal. Drive through pit lane for drive through penalty, sorry, for Clips.
He's not going to be able to serve that under safety car either, so he's going to have to come in once this is done with. Not ideal for Clips, but as long as everyone finishes their race now, they're getting points. So all the race engineers out there, please be telling your drivers to chill the fuck
Rawlings
out.
picked up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well. I don't know if he served that during his pit stop.
He'll probably have that added at the end now, I would imagine.
Honestly, I'm sort of giving up here, trying to keep up to date with all the penalties going on. I know that Rawlings has a good 10 seconds, though, at least, of penalties, so this safety car has really not helped him out.
Clutchy's not done himself any favours by not pitting, though. Rawlings going to be in the back of him on fresh softs.
But at the same time, Clutchy doesn't really need to try and keep him behind too much, because I reckon there'll be probably 3 laps of racing left, and Clutchy, to my knowledge, doesn't have a single penalty yet. Whereas Rawlings behind him has at least 10 seconds, Radar has near to 10 seconds, Whiffy has a good 6 seconds, I believe. So the people around him, Budweiser I think has 6 seconds. So, and Pipe got that 5-second penalty earlier as well. During that battle with Radar, so there's a lot of penalties around Clutchy, and I don't think he has a single one yet. So this safety car could well have even given Clutchy a fairly simple win.
You just know there's going to be chaos on the restart. Everyone is going to be going mental for position on this restart.
Well, particularly the people behind Clutchy, they know, like, say, take Rawlings for example, what I think I've counted up for him. I think he has 14 seconds. The penalties, I think he's got 3 as he's left the session. We'll invite him back in.
I've got him.
Alright, no worries. But yeah, I believe he has 14 seconds worth of penalties that I've seen anyway. 1 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane and then 3 corner cutting penalties. So he will be desperate to get past Clutchy as fast as possible on the restart.
Got back in, right?
Yeah, he's back in.
I'm just on board with him. His car's still ghosted, so he's not well controlled, but we'll keep an eye.
I think it's Bradley who has the most penalties at the moment. I believe he has 21 seconds worth of corner cutting penalties. But obviously, he is now out of the race, causing the safety car, so that won't take effect. But just shows what a heavy track corner cutting is.
What I do say to people quite often is just make sure you finish your race in leagues and you're almost guaranteed to get some points. As we see Carl MCG
Definitely.
with 7 pit stops and still finishing in the
Jesus.
points for persistence.
Safety car coming round to start lap 37. I think we're going to have a 2-lap sprint race here to the finish, so this could be carnage.
Must be in this lap. I think they're only bunched up.
This
down
is the
to
third
P6.
race of the weekend as well for SSR around Monaco, and it's the third race where we've had a safety car with literally a couple of laps left of racing once it comes in. It's become a bit of a theme of like 3 or 4 lap sprint races at the end. Oh, Rawlings lost the rear end there going through Casino, almost putting the wall behind safety car.
That was probably when he tried to rejoin. It dumps you out in such stupid places. Doesn't look like he's got any damage. It's going to be a crazy
I don't
finish
believe he
here.
does.
It is going to be mega.
We have 5 of the top 7 are all on fresh sets of softs. Don't know how many of those are on the lead lap.
See, Arthur in the chat makes a very valid point. Jazz should be able to unlap himself under the safety car, but this game is so broken it doesn't understand that, so you cannot do that. It just forms a traffic of lapped and unlapped cars. As the safety car is coming in this lap. Race control say so. So let's see what happens.
5-second penalty for Rawlings.
I saw Whiffy picked one
with
up too.
Jazz, that's not going to help him out. That's him up to 19 seconds, I believe. Still, Curtin picks up a 5-second penalty as well.
Clutchy's going.
And Liz.
Stay on board with Rawlins. Looks like Clutchy's gone. He's got a good break.
It's going to be an absolute sprint to the finish here. Clutchy is away. But he's going to have Rawlings on his back pretty quickly, I would have thought. Behind them, not too many moves being made in Sandoval.
Radar.
It's only the top 6 that are on the lead lap, actually, it seems.
Radar's got Whiffy.
Up the inside into Mirabel. And he's got it done. Although Whiffy's going to dive up the inside into Lowe's hairpin. They do touch. Radar's still side by side. And he's going to get the move. Budweiser's now going to have a go at Whiffy as well. So he could lose out instead. Rawlings is only half a second behind Clutchy now. He needs to make a move and make it fast though if he wants to stand any chance of winning this race. Because he has so many penalties. And, I think Clutchy, to be honest, has this in the bag now. Assuming he keeps it clean. We'll have to see what happens when penalties are taken into effect. But I'm pretty certain Clutchy is yet to pick up a penalty. Bradley Johnson asking what track is next, and track is next weekend, sorry, that will be Baku. So we go from one street circuit to another.
Oh!
Oh! Rawlings touches Clutchy through the casino.
This is Clutchy's
But
tyres letting
luckily-
go. This is Clutchy's knackered hard starting to let go. He's got Rawlins behind on brand new softs, but it doesn't really matter as Pipe loses position to Buds.
Will
That hairpin.
Rawlins look to make a move into the Nouvelle chicane, or will Radar look to make a move? We know he likes to make moves into his
everyone-
corner.
We're on board with Pipe. He's
Rawlins
right.
gonna go for it.
Jump up to Rawlins. It's all crazy up the top, honestly.
Another 3-second time penalty for Steel Curtain.
Got Radar in the gearbox too now. This is the last
We are
lap.
on the last lap here. Radar's going to make the move into
It's a bit
Raskas.
sandy. It's a bit
Going around the
sandy.
long way, it's not going to work. We're coming out the final corner here.
Oh,
Going down the
Buds.
start-finish straight, it's going to be Clutchy who crosses
Massive.
the line first, and he will finish first after penalties are taken into account. Whiffy gets up into P2. Rawlings dropping down to the third, with Radar fourth, Budweiser fifth, and it's going to get me my Pipe coming home in sixth. A lot of unserved 5-second penalties there.
Face
Pace
clips.
clips randomly
Finishes in
went to
the
pit
pit lane.
What a way to finish the race that is.
Oh,
It'll be Clutchy for the Alpha Tauri team. He gets the win. Whiffy getting driver of the day. He finished P2.
that was crazy.
And
at the end.
we'll have the podium drivers for a little chat. If Twitch and Xbox allow that anyway. Judging by how today's record's gone with technical stuff, that might not happen.
Alright, to pop those an invite.
Certainly won't. So it was. It was. It was. I'm gonna have to wait for names to come up.
It's a big race director today. Look at that. Meaty, meaty, meaty. Lots of 5-second penalties. Jesus Christ, look how many unserved penalties there were. Anyway, there's our drivers. Clutchy P1, Whiffy P2, Rawlins P3, Radar 4, Buds 5. Give me my Pipe in P6, Tanchow Liz in 7th, Jazz T8 on his debut race, not bad. Curtin 9th, Phase Clips 10th. Carl scrapped it out to get 2 points in the end in P11. Carl picks up the last point in P12.
Fellas joining the party, make sure you tick that box to get your audio on the stream.
Start to hear them filter in now. We got 1, 2. Waiting for Whiffy.
There he is.
Everyone tick your boxes, tick your
Hey, Whiffy.
boxes, tick your
Yeah,
Celebratory
make sure
fucking
you
boxes.
tick
pizza
the
and 2
boxes,
beers,
boys.
boys. Celebratory pizza and 2 beers.
Can I start?
GB.
Fuck, no? No, you can't. GG, though.
But I finished it though with you. You forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my dude, that race was just so up and down. I don't even know how to explain it, man. Like, turn
You owe
one, I had
Clutchy and I an
contact. I had
apology.
contact. Yeah, I owe Clutchy
You
an
got,
apology
dude,
as
you
well.
got so loose out of the box, man. Your car, like on my screen, you were like left to right to right to left to, and man, any way but straight all the way to T1. Your car was all over the shop, man, traction wise.
Well, we'll go in reverse order then today, fellas. Rawlings, you started telling us about your race there. Well, I mean, how was it? That looked like chaos out there. Saw a lot of penalties going around, but you managed to get a P3.
Turn one, I had wheel spin and went into clutchy, then I had red wing, and then I moved under braking to Whiffy, and I know that's going to be reported because, Whiffy's a good guy, and I know that
It's
he
not,
doesn't
though.
deserve to be. He doesn't deserve to be taken out in T1, but I mean, I owe Clutchy an apology and I owe Whiffy an apology. But after that, I put on hards, and then I had some contact with Bradley Johnson. I was literally forcing an overtake. I was really angry. Like I don't know. I was really desperate, and then
Mad
I decided to
drive.
make a pit stop. Which kind of saved me. I stopped into mediums, got a new wing, and I had some nice moves down. I had some nice moves down the inside of the chicane. This race, I had a lot. I mean, the win was on the table, and I had a 5-second time penalty for someone running into me in the back of the last safety car. So I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get that removed, but I don't know. That
I
was
think you
probably
ended up finishing
that was
about 13 seconds off Clutchy, to be fair, because, I mean, the man who
yeah.
got the
I knew
win didn't
Clutchy.
pick up a single penalty. He
Yeah,
kept it
I knew
very
Clutchy didn't have
clean.
any penalties. I mean, the safety car kind of put a dagger in my back, to be honest with you. If that wasn't a thing, then I think I would have secured the win. But it is what it is. I'm still happy with the podium. But yeah, I'm glad Whiffy got a good result because I screwed him over in turn one, like big time. So
Yeah, we'll move
I
on
don't know,
to
I'm
you,
glad.
Whiffy, obviously. P2 today, a solid result
Yeah.
around Monaco. I'm sure you would
Yeah.
have taken that if you were offered it at the start, but do you feel like it could have been a P1 maybe?
It's questionable. I mean, I practiced with Clutchy all week, so I know Clutchy's he's got a little bit more pace in hand than me around here. But like consistency's key, and it was like, like just like what he did, like just keeping it clean. But I tried to keep it clean and go that way. Turn one was like, man, like as soon as I saw Rawlings getting loose, like I kind of tried to avoid it, and I did for the most part, as like him and Clutchy made contact at first. But like turn one's just slap one, turn one, Monaco. Like it is a congestion city if you've ever seen one. So like I just
We
try
all
to do
know
my
about
best.
the heroics.
Yeah, so I just tried to
Classic
do my
heroics
best,
into
and then
Sandoval.
P4, and then from P14, I just put mediums on, and I noticed like Rawlings put hards on, and was like, no problem. And I was catching them at like alarming rates. I was like, yes, this is like the right call. Thank goodness. Like wait for the late race safety car, and I ended up just making a mistake, hitting the wall, and needed a wing about lap 20, and was like, you know what, I'm gonna go hards. And I was in a party with Clutchy and debated. I was like, do we do hards, man? Do I do hards? Like there's like 6 laps to go under the safety car. And with the penalties I had, like you said, like there was a lot of them. I kind of looked at the guys in front of me and behind me from what I could see and knew I had them beat. So I just kind of went for it on hard switch off. And I'm effing pumped. Effing pumped that I ended up on the podium after all that. You wouldn't have told me at the start of the day that this would have went down like this. Not a chance, man. It's mega fun. Mega fun.
Well, now we come to Mr. Consistent, who gets a win. I mean, first of all, Clutchy, how the hell do you manage to survive a 50% race in Monaco without picking up a single penalty?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm quite good at not getting penalties with league races. I don't know. I dial back a tiny bit, so I don't drive at ultimate pace. I just try and keep it clean and consistent. Just rinse and repeat every lap. Thanks for apology, Rollins, as well, mate. It's all good, man. I mean, I kind of bit a yellowing for the first stint, so I just thought I'll brave it out, see what my pace is like, and then changed it under the stop. And then the safety car, I was debating whether to come in or not, but my tyres were like 39 on the rear, so I thought I can hang a couple of laps with that. But I was really struggling for traction at the end, like.
Yeah, we saw you
happy,
slipping
man.
and sliding.
Yeah, Clutchy, I know I said already, but I owe Clutchy an apology because at the start, I've been practicing my starts all day and I had a little bit more throttle input than I initially wanted, and then I got into third gear and on went the overtake button, and it was
Yeah.
Overtake.
downhill from
That
there.
was the key word. Everything
And-
was good
and,
until overtake button happened.
No, Whiffy. I knew I had wheel spin. I was at the end of third gear, so I thought it was there. I really did, but I still
No, it's
apologize
all
to
good.
Whiffy for
It's all
turn one because I know
what it is,
you
man.
guys would have finished. Or I know it would have been a less stressful race if
It would.
Clutchy
it would
if he
have been a lot
didn't
less
damage
stress.
on my part there.
Yeah,
That's okay.
it's
I
okay,
don't
man.
look for
Good race.
stress-free races. I look for excitement and dangerous moves, just all the shit that don't happen in normal racing. That's what we're
Well, I
getting.
mean, you
That's
three
why I'm
and
glad
the
you made
rest
it
of the
happen.
lot battling for the win certainly provided us with a lot of entertainment today. Especially
enjoyed it,
towards the
man.
end with you all fighting so close on track. Obviously, penalties ended up deciding it for a few of you and bumping up and down positions, but I
I
mean,
feel bad for the guys that took like 20 seconds of penalties. I mean, sucks
Yeah,
to
there
you that you
was
took
a
20 seconds
hell
of
of a lot
penalties,
of
but
penalties.
like, yeah.
But
Yeah, it was
a lot
good
of quality
fun.
races today.
GG everyone.
GG, man, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
again, I said it 7 times, but I don't know. I had some.
If you say
that was-
sorry again, I'm gonna be mad you say it.
Whiffy, that was probably one of the most fun I have had in this game. In
Oh man,
like
Monaco.
because I knew I had to pace. I did an 8-7 in time trial. I was top 100. Like I knew I had it, and then I got to quali, and then I just shit the bed. Like it was just like,
Bro, I feel you.
I'm racing with hand controls
You know,
as well, by the way.
Yeah, that's
my
that's the creepy part. Hand controls on a wheel and he's fucking
We'll wrap
Yeah.
up the stream there. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. Thank you for everyone for racing. Well done to our boys on the podium. Big shout
Cheers,
out to
boys.
GB. He's done 2 commentaries this
As the
weekend.
star loves you. Peace out.
Couldn't have done it
2
without you this week,
commentaries, 2
GB.
fun commentaries.
And hopefully a
as
few
well.
goals
Alright, thanks,
on
guys.
pro clubs as well.
I'll see you
Yes,
tomorrow.
I will
Be
try and
ready.
get that
Be ready.
streamed soon if you
Ready,
want
Zach.
to all hop over to the GB Sanderson channel. But
Yeah, we'll get it going.
hopefully the
here. We're
mic
gonna do-
issues won't play too much like they did today.
You see us
But it's
Ready,
always a
Zach.
pleasure commentating
Be
for you,
ready.
you lovely lads in SSR. Try and get some more done in future as well.
Definitely, you'll be hearing from GB and me again very soon. Meanwhile, what have we got? We've got the 100% championship on Wednesday, F2 on Thursday, and then we're back next weekend for Baku, round 8. So be there or kindly be square.
Yeah, it's time for some well done Baku next week. Cannot wait for that.